how long has it been since we did SuperM? Quite a long time. I, of course, fell in love with a couple of those tracks. Well, one track really, Jogging. And I went to the concert. And I never made a concert reaction video thing, and people wanted me to, and I'm sorry for all those people who are not gonna watch this video, because we're just gonna do it here, because it'd probably take like 2 minutes, so that's the way to go. One, I didn't have any footage. So it's kind of hard to make a cool YouTube video with no footage. And then two, my experience it's my experience, and which means that I got there and it was in Atlanta and the drinks were like $10 a piece, and I was like, well, okay, I want to have alcohol because I enjoy alcohol when I watch music live. $10 a drink, and I was like, well, fuck. But I went ahead, and I ordered 2 drinks, one for each hand, and I finished those 2 drinks, and I was not impressed. So then I had to buy 2 more. I'm not impressed. Like, what are in these drinks? And I had to buy 2, and all of a sudden, I'm like $70 in on drinks, and I'm like, do you have an ingredient called buzz? Because I don't, I can't, I'm not finding it. So that was a lot of what was going on. So, just to be 1,000, let's go double that, 2,000% authentic, I'm gonna tell you the reality of what happened on the day, which was the actual stage setup for the venue, this big arena that we were in. The stage was actually very unimpressive as far as, how you could see it and what was going on. You could tell that they were kind of holding some money back, because maybe they didn't know how it was gonna do in the States. And that's fair, you hedge your bets. So my number one favorite part was getting to hear Taemin do Danger live. That's clear in a way. That's like the number one favorite thing. The second favorite thing was actually not the music at all. Which is, are you shocked? Because I was fucking shocked. It was that I walked into your arena, which I think had 30,000 people. I don't know, dude. You can look it up as a Phillips, whatever. You can look up where it was and get the people. It's at least 10,000 people. Maybe it's 30,000 people. And the fact that there were 30,000 people present that loved K-pop, and before that, I'd never been in a room with 2 people that love K-pop. And since then, I still haven't been in a room with 2 people that love K-pop. It's always just me. I mean, you over there, lots of y'all over there, but in the same room together. So it turned out just like being in a place where everyone was so excited about that style of music, and we're completely excited to be there. That was the key takeaway for me. So like, Taemin Danger and being with 30,000 people who are in the same mental space and excited about the same thing, like that was the dope part. My seats were too far away, hard to see the people on stage. The camera work was not so great to see who was doing what when. But then when Taemin did Danger, they didn't know when to focus on but Taemin, and the lights were pretty spectacular for that, and I thought it was the shit. I'm gonna say the entire admission cost and the fucking $70 of drinks was worth just hearing Taemin do Danger live. Anyways, that's that. And anyone who cares about that information is probably not gonna find this video. I'm sorry, it's called the algorithm, I don't know. SuperM with you. If you know me at all. If you don't know me by now. I'm hoping this is a fucking dance track, but it's with you, so it could be like sad, like, oh, it's COVID and we're with you. I respect that, but I hope it's like, I'm with you, with you, that's what I'm hoping for. Let's go.
With you, everybody, art time. Let's go. Okay. Like the sun that hangs above the sky, I wanna see us falling, you and I. Like the ocean gains away the breeze, I wanna ride your tide. What you are is what I wanna know. Your hands is asking mine for its own. This is all we're ever gonna need. The youngest
good bass.
Get it old.
So I don't wanna overthink about this. Can I take some time, make it try? I don't wanna have to get.
Okay, I rarely ever do this. Maybe never. I'm telling you right now, I just paused it so I don't have to chop it so much because I think the song is dope and I don't want to have to chop it. They're going to make me chop it. They're going to make me do it. I don't want to.
Can we just go through What's a better way that we can move? I'm not trying to fit in with every.
Who's that guy that is not Taemin with blonde hair? Is it Taemin with black hair? Maybe just my in a dance jam. This is basically all I want out of life. If we could have like 1,000 tracks come out every month that are just dance vibes with an emotional sentiment, like what is the purpose of life and why are we all here? But then it's inside of a. Eat that shit up. Who was teasing me? Why did his screen get big and his voice came in all nice and strong? There's gotta be a rap verse right here. There has to be. How could there not be? I can tell my computer to go fuck itself for chiming in like that. I don't pay you to do that. I will say this is 100% going on the playlist. The last best song I put on the playlist was AT's Inception. Only person in this video that has actual K-pop hair. I did it. I am the most K-pop. Well, okay, obviously if you added about, 62 years, because I'm going to turn like 74 in February. That's all lies. I'm turning 75 in March. We'll say, since we're shouting out, it's funny, like, since we're doing, but it's just me over here by myself, so I guess whatever I'm doing is what we're doing. Since we're shouting out other tracks, Taemin's new track, Two Kids, is super duper good, really good. Now, I don't want to make it a competition, but you might make it a competition, so let me go ahead and put it in perspective. After just a couple of days, I am enjoying AT's Inception a little more than Two Kids. But those are like, it's like, imagine you have two children, which I don't have any kids, so I have to imagine. Do you have kids? Don't tell me. This is not really like that type of, it's rhetorical speech. I mean, I don't really want a list of your kids if you have kids. I'm sure they're fucking great to you, but I don't care. They're two great songs, Two Kids and Inception. But I'm leaning towards, they do different things. I'm typically, when I'm listening to it late at night, intoxicated, standing on a back porch, and it's, dark, I'm getting myself in the mood to like fuck up some videos. Hopefully I'm fucking one up right now. I think Inception kind of does that a little more for me than Two Kids. Two Kids is more like currently reflective happiness dance jam, where Inception is kind of like, oh, you didn't know what I had, but I got this thing. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you were sleeping on somebody? Yeah, you should keep sleeping so I can jump on you in the middle of the night like a ninja, or a burglar, which is not anywhere near as heroic sounding. Like a ninja is like, oh, you got fucked up by some majestic shit, but like a burglar. No one's ever like, a burglar came in the house and people go, well, you deserved it. It was a burglar. I think when you use ninja, you're like, dude, a ninja broke into my house. They're like, we don't need to know the end of the story. It's a ninja. You don't, not to judge you by how you look, but not a ninja. You don't really have a chance. I think it's kind of funny how we describe assassins in the night and how it changes how we view them. Streaker, stalker, peeping Tom, ninja, burglar. One of those is not like the others. It's the peeping Tom, because the peeping Tom is trying to get like some sexual gratification by staring at you. The rest of them are just like people who are out to like do their own thing. Maybe a peeping Tom falls in that. But let's not mince words. I'm just, we're off the top of the sleeve. You wear your improv thoughts on your. I'm not finishing. I refuse to finish the sentence because this is not going anywhere awesome. See, this is where I would be nervous, because if I was like famous and making millions, and millions of dollars, I might get canceled. But right now, if people were like, cancel Ellis, I'd be like, can you tweet that like louder? Can I send you some links to some videos and you include that when you say cancel Ellis? Because they'd be like, cancel who? They'd be like, Ellis. They'd be like, the island? And you'd be like, no. And then you'd have to explain to them what's going on. And then when they clicked on me, you'd have to explain to them why you even knew who the fuck I was in the first place, which is kind of like shame on you. Shame, it's like I'm an illegal drug. And you are a drug user. And if you complain about me, you're complaining about your drug use, right? You're like, hey, somebody broke into my whole house and they stole like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but all of my crack. I think they stole all of my crack. You can't call somebody about that. You can, but don't do that. So if people were to, be like, oh, hey, so you get how it works out. I feel like I need a magic wand for the spell I just casted with my verbal diarrhea. We're done here, right? Super enjoyed that. Oh, I said I was gonna add it, and I'm gonna add it on camera, not for dramatic effect, right? Because I could just unadd it after making the video. This is for drunk me. Instead of drunk me leaving a note to add it, which I'll never see again, and in like a year I'll be like, oh, I meant to add that song. I'm gonna add it now, because since you're fucking staring at me, it's easy to remind myself to do it. SuperM, which I do think kind of looks like SuperM. Kind of weird to spell it that way. I felt that way after when I first saw Jopping. SuperM? I know it's super capital M, but you didn't have anyone with English on your team being like, this is what it's going to seem like when you type in SuperM. SuperM. Anyways, with you. It's not here. What the fuck? It's really not here. Hold up. SuperM. Okay, let's go to the artist. Okay, apparently I just have to put it on YouTube Premium. I guess. Fuck. Oh, in conclusion, this was an anti-dramatic ending to this video. In conclusion, my in conclusion segment needs a lot of work. Part of me wants to just wait as long as I can and just be like, it's hard to not talk. My number one worry of leaving this much silence at the end of a video is that when I'm editing, I'll forget that this happened, because obviously only someone intoxicated would do what I'm doing. I'll forget this is happening, and then I'll just chop the endings off, because it's like, oh, there's no video there, it's all silence. I'm going with that's fine either way. If I artificially cut the silence off, well then you miss out on the silence and you realize that I was so drunk when I recorded this that when sober me edited it, I didn't realize what was going on and I just chopped it all off and didn't notice. Or you'll know we won, which is, we won silence, which is not much of a victory. Oh! Pyrrhic victory. That's like a victory that's like not really a victory. That's Pyrrhic victory, right? Anyways. Like, you have something better to do than this. Me, right now, I mean, yeah, are there better things I could be doing? Probably, but I wouldn't do any of them. So, like, I'm not really losing any of my time. But you, man, dude, you could be doing all types of dope shit. Maybe you're like me and you're not gonna. You're just gonna turn this video off and turn it on another video and not do anything. I mean, I know, dude, I know how it is. I'm about to spend the next 3 hours of my waking life also not doing anything. It's sweet that you're still here. That's awesome. I'm gonna go though. We can't do this forever. You leave first.